Hello everybody, welcome back to another Let's Play episode. This is RockHound777, and I am in the end. This is actually quite a while after I have defeated the Ender Dragon. That was the last episode, and I've been working here, I've been gathering a bunch of resources. Had the path laid out all the way down there to the far distance where I'm planning on making an ender farm. So I'm getting it, just getting ready to start laying out some minecart track here, and thought I'd go ahead and record a little bit. Now, since the last episode, I have, like I said, been gathering a lot of resources, and I have also been out exploring a little bit. I found a witch hut and saw my first witch in Minecraft that was not spawned in creative when I was doing some testing. So okay, and we're back. I've got that whole pathway built all the way out to the very end. The plan is, in case you haven't seen one of these built before, to take the line all the way down to as close to the bottom of the map as you can get, and you can go all the way down to where you're standing on one, essentially. That's at the very bottom before you drop into the void. I think I'm at around 4, just to give myself a little bit of a wiggle room up and down in case I need to adjust something after I get the ender farm built down here. And you take it to where you're far enough away from the main landmass of the end here so that all of this stuff despawns, and you have to get over 128 blocks away. Everything here will despawn. That means the only place that's available for spawning is going to be inside your ender farm in the mob trap there. So let me get a bunch of snow. I decided to use snow just because it's a block that is very easy to farm. I can show that here in a little while in case someone hasn't seen that. But it's easy to farm and collect a large supply of that. I'm going to need a lot of snow. I'm going to need at least initially, to get to what I'm doing, I'm going to need a bunch of ladders too. So let's take extra wood that I brought along with me. That should probably be plenty. And I'm trying to think if I need anything else so I don't have to come back here. I might as well grab some additional supplies just in case. I've got a lot of redstone and slime balls with me because I'm going to need to make a lot of pistons. This is a piston-based trap. I did not bring any smooth stone with me. I can make wooden pressure plates. You'll need those as well. Bring my shears and my oak leaves. I use those as scaffolding. I don't know if I need... I'm going to bring my shovel too, just in case I need it. It's almost worn out, so if I fall off, it's not going to be that big of a deal, but hopefully that won't happen. Almost forgot to bring some food too. There we go. Okay, here we go. First test of this rail. And I'm not hearing any sound effects from it. That's kind of weird. I wonder if that's a glitch in the game. Maybe I just have my volume turned down too low. Nope. Okay. First thing, we're going to put up a couple torches down here. Let's make sure nothing spawns. Set up some of the basics. Okay, then dump off everything that I don't absolutely need. Grab a few of those just in case. Gonna need a bunch of ladders. Endermen. The idea is that the mob grinder portion of this farm is going to be a fall trap. So we want the Enderman to fall a distance of 42 blocks. They have 40 life, and you don't take damage for the first 3 blocks you fall. So that gives you a height of 42 to leave them with 1 heart, which should be a single punch. And that will be the most efficient level that you can get them to have a farm like this. Alright, 64 ladders. What I'm going to do is get myself 42 just so I know exactly how high I am. Alright, now I have to decide where I want this primarily to be. I guess I just have to pick a spot. And I give myself a little bit of room here too. I guess I can build that direction if I need to. But I'm going to go out this way just a little bit farther. Okay. Now, the first difference between the mob farm, the ender farm that I'm going to build, and the typical one is that I'm going to, I guess the main difference is I'm going to channel all of the endermen into a single spot so that I don't have to run back and forth. Everything's going to be right here. And let's see, I'm going to do this to begin with. And that's going to give me a too high place to look through, and so that I can punch the endermen that are standing here. Too high, they won't be able to get out. Alright, then I just have to build my way up. Like so, all the way up to all the way up to 42 from the ground. And I'm going to put ladders as I go. Alright, I'm all the way up at the top of this fall chamber. Let's see, why 46? We should see really quick what the height ends up being. Throwing down, actually, Just going to put those down. I don't have a pick on me. It's going to make it really hard to get up there. Oh well. Let me test. Oh, not hard at all. Okay. Endermen can't spawn on top of half slabs. So I'm throwing those on there to prevent any kind of spawning up at the top. While we're working on this, I'll take them out in just a minute. Okay, and we're down at 4. So that should be 42. Get out of here. Oh. He should be dead. Oh, I hate that noise. Ooh. Gives you shivers. Alright. Obviously, something is not bright enough around here to prevent them spawning. Let's check if we see a light. Nope. Everything's lit up now. That torch did it. Okay, so that is the grind chamber. Easy enough to set up. They'll fall, be stuck right there. And let's get at least an initial level of this farm done. I'm going to need quite a few sticky pistons, so let's work on those. That'll be good enough for now. I am really liking the change they put in where you can go into the swamps at night and hunt for slimes. It makes things a lot easier. The way slimes spawned before was just tedious and unnecessary in the game. To have something that was necessary for a lot of these trap designs and other stuff, that was pretty bizarre. The way the slime chunks spawned before was... I didn't bring a pick with me. It was kind of weird the way it was set up before. It's much better now. Before I go up there, I want to grab my food. Okay, I had forgotten to get some pressure plates, but I had just broken the slabs up here, and this guy is going to be our first test subject. Make sure we got the height okay. There he goes. I think I made him mad. Alright, let's see if he can... if he's going to be down here, or if he's going to teleport away. He should be a one-punch kill now. There he is, and there we go. Our first Enderman from our trap. Yeah, I was just down for 1 second, and out here with all the other spots either lit up or the fact that there just isn't anywhere else, you can see any spot that's available for spawning is almost immediately taken up by these guys. So that's great. That's exactly what we want. However, there we go. Getting in the way right now. Okay. So this part is pretty standard. The fall trap works exactly like all the other Enderman traps. They fall 42 blocks. They're left with one heart. Now, if it's an ender farm, like what's usually done, you start here. You leave a 2 wide, or two across, and however many block wide opening, set up piston pushers all along the edges, and it shoves them down. And at the bottom you have a channel that's like 2 by 15, 2 by 16 that you walk back and forth in front of, and all of the Endermen are in there. This one, we're going to have the fall grinder here, 42 blocks high. However, since it's only the single block sized hole, we're going to add a section between the fall trap and that big area with the pushers that basically compacts them all down from that 15 or 16 wide space down into this single block. So I'm going to get started on this. Let me show you how these are done. 1 second. Okay. I am hopefully supplied with stuff now. I keep forgetting things. Get out of here. Get out. I love that these guys don't get aggressive if you bumping into them like this. Otherwise, this would be a big hassle. Oh, that doesn't sound good, though. I hate that. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. 1 second. Okay, I don't think he's going to bother me. It looks like he disappeared. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get this bottom layer, making sure everything falls into this hole. Now, we're going to have a 2 by however many wide funnel, essentially, that works everything down to this point. And so what I'm going to do, wherever I put redstone like this, is where I'm going to put down a pressure plate. And I'm going to do it this way just because if I go ahead and put the pressure plates down, it starts causing me all kinds of grief, knocking me places where I don't want to go. So these are going to be powering the... Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. I thought that would sound like a good idea, but this... Oh, okay. You're just going to have to trust me. That is where those pressure plates are going to go. Okay. There. And then basically, what I'm doing here, you can see from the side, there's a block with the okay, there's a block with a pressure plate on it. It's got a torch on the side. The torch has a block above it. That block has a torch on the side which has the piston above it. The signal is inverted, so the piston is retracted by default. When that pressure plate stepped on is pushed down, that will push whatever's on that pressure plate off into the next block. So these three, if something falls and it lands on one of those, these pistons, which will have a block on them, push it either directly into the hole or onto this pressure plate. If they're pushed onto this pressure plate, they're pushed into the hole. Same over here. There we go. That is the bottom layer. It's all set. This wall will be built up at the same height as this. However, this one does not require any pistons or anything on it. Just needs a hole there for me to get out of the ladder. So from here on up, this is dangerous, and I should probably, yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm going to block that hole, just so I don't fall down that. You can see from here, pushes me there, from here. Works a little better for Endermen because they're 3 blocks tall. Put that there for a minute. Alright, then from here on out, let's see. Let me go ahead and make this match size-wise. Now, I'm going to leave this channel's going to stay 2 blocks, and from here on out I don't need any on this side or this side. Anything that falls down will be pushed by stuff along this path. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call the video there. This is going to take a few video episodes for us to finish this up, and I think I'm about out of time. So this is the very start of our Enderman trap. So hopefully you got an idea of where we're going. Oh, my baby's calling me. So hopefully you've got an idea of where we're going, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.